41-year-old Charlie Morton has gotten off to a miserable start for the Orioles, but he has really bounced back the last month.
His first 9 starts was 0-7 with an ERA almost 10. His last 7 starts after he went to the bullpen, he's 5-0 with an ERA under 3.
Brandon Nimmo leads off. First pitch by Morton, hit on the ground toward the middle of the diamond, and that's going to sneak through for a base hit on the very first pitch of the game. And that's how Brandon Nimmo's 1,000th Major League game begins.
Lindor walks, and the Mets have first and second. Nobody out, and Juan Soto coming up.
And that one goes off the mid of Stallings to the backstop, and on the pass ball, the Mets have runners at second and third.
Another breaking ball. Morton gets him.
1 out for Alonso.
There it is. There's a curveball on 3-2, and after the Mets put 2 in scoring position, Morton strikes out Juan Soto and Pete Alonso.
And now he's got a chance to get through the inning.
And a breaking ball is popped up. Vasquez back from short with the early call. Luis Vasquez makes the catch. Boy, second and third, nobody out against Soto, Alonso, and Winker. That's some Houdini stuff.
David Peterson is coming off a really good start last time out against Milwaukee after a couple of rough ones.
He really bounced back and pitched a big game.
Jackson Holiday, and here's a young left-hander, Ben, who's really started to look more and more comfortable against lefties of late. Slider in, and Holiday punches it up the middle. So it wasn't a fastball, but Peterson threw it in Jackson's sweet spot.
So quickly there are 2 out after the leadoff hit by Holiday.
Tyler O'Neill, the cleanup man for game 1.
And he pops up a first pitch curveball. Alonso into foul ground right to the railing. Reaches, and he got it! Had just enough webbing to pull it in. Nicely done by Alonso, and it winds up being a 6-pitch inning for Peterson. Francisco drew a walk his first time up. Fly the other way, a base hit for Lindor. Soto chops one slowly. Holiday comes in to get it and bobbles it and makes the backhand flip, not in time. Soto just able to beat that play. He was half stepping it to first base.
And boy, if Soto had been out,
it's very close.
That would have been not a good visual. Now you got Pete to deal with.
0-2. Fastball to short. Vasquez on a knee. Vasquez bounces it to first. It's time. What a play.
That is so good right there.
What a play by the shortstop Vasquez.
Here's Jacob Stallings, and Stallings goes down swinging on the back foot slider. And there's the first strikeout of the day for Peterson. So he's now in the top 10 among Met lefties. His 552nd career strikeout. Here's Jackson Holiday with a base hit his first time up, and 2 coming. Swing and a foul tip. Held on to by Torrens for strike 3. So back-to-back strikeouts for Peterson to end the third. Mark Vientos is batting for Jesse Winker in the DH spot. Winker, who just came back on Tuesday from more than 2 months on the injured list with an oblique injury, is out of the game after 1 at bat.
And Vientos looks like the right choice as pitch hitter, but Laureano takes it away just shy of the wall and left.
We're told back tightness for Jesse Winker, and that's why he came out after 1 at bat. Jordan Westberg, the batter.
Ooh, swinging a line drive base hit left field. There you go.
And here's Ramon Laureano.
Little looper over Beatty's head. He goes back, can't get it, base hit. Around second comes Westberg. He's going to fire for third. The throw by Taylor on a hop, and he is out. Tyrone Taylor guns him down. Tyrone charging that ball extra hard, going to his glove side and then spinning and firing a strike on 1 hop to third base.
And now a 2 away. Laureano stands at third base.
That's drilled to left. On comes Nimmo, and he makes the catch. A bullet off the bat of Arias. And Nimmo going into a slide and making the grab to get Peterson through the 4th. Fred Beatty leads off in the 5th against Charlie Morton. 3-2 to Beatty. 2 high, ball 4.
This time the Mets have had the leadoff man on since the first inning.
He's going.
Curveball for a strike. The throw to second is not in time, and Beatty's got a stolen base. 2-2 to Taylor. And that's rifled down the right field line. That's going to go into the corner for extra bases. Beatty didn't score the first run of the game. Taylor stops at second base with an RBI double. Tyrone Taylor, in the depths of a slump, drives one the other way to get the first run of the game home. It's 1-0 New York. Just his 3rd hit in his last 43 at-bats. And it snapped at 0 for 17 for Taylor.
And Lindor's coming up.
And the air to left. Laureano settles under it, makes the catch. And Taylor retreats to second on out number 2.
They have decided to walk Soto.
Well, it gives Alonso an opportunity with 2 out and 2 on.
And Pete's been big in this situation.
Well, it looks like he's going to get a righty out here as Alonso flies to right. So the Mets get a run. Just ran 2 more. They've left 6.
Now facing the lefty Cowser. And a fastball got him looking. 3rd strikeout for Peterson. Cowser was not looking for the fastball.
Colby Mayo, the righty.
2 coming. On the outside corner, got him looking. 2nd call, 3rd strike in the inning for Peterson. Mark Vientos up for the 2nd time. Gets that breaking ball and lines it into left center for a base hit. Cut off deep by Laureano. Vientos going to try for second. Laureano's got a great arm. Vientos is safe at second base. So Vientos, after hitting the ball solidly his first time up, this time finds the gap, and he's got himself a leadoff double. Mauricio is grounded out and flied out.
2-2. There you go. Finally, the good hook.
Loren's been up twice, grounded out both times.
Looped into left by Torrens. Laureano slides into it. Another fantastic play from Laureano.
Got the lefty up in the bullpen, but it looks like they're leaving Morton in to face Beatty.
Another 3-2. Breaking ball. You see ya. Good enough for Jansen Visconti. Strike zone, and Morton strands another runner at second.
David Peterson with 64 pitches. Deals to Jacob Stallings.
There's a base knock.
How about that?
Now Jackson Holliday's going to see David Pearson for the 3rd time.
And a weak cut right in front of the plate. Torrens goes to second, gets the out there.
Nice.
Nicely done by Torrens.
So Westberg will bat left on right.
Holiday a much bigger lead on the snap throw, and he got it. Oh, Peterson read that perfectly. Holiday, after 1 throw over, took an extra step and a half on his lead, and Peterson guns him down. That's his 3rd pickoff of the year, the 18th of his career.
Holiday got a little frisky on his lead.
Out to right center. Taylor back in the gap with Soto, and Taylor makes the catch and then rams into Soto, who was preparing to catch it as well. Fortunate that Tyrone was able to hang on. Ooh, Soto got it right in the chops. Now David Peterson is the only Met in the last month, only Met starter to throw a pitch in the 7th inning, or at least get an out in the 7th inning. And here he is again in the 7th. And O'Neill goes down swinging on the curveball. 2-man down. So 2 out and nobody on, and now Ramon Urias. Now he's 0-2 on Urias. And he struck him out. Wow. Threw a fastball by him. 6 strikeouts for Peterson, and he's through 7 scoreless innings. Now the Mets try and get him some cushion, leading 1-0 as we start the 8th. Grant Wolfram starts his 2nd inning of relief facing Soto, who's 0-2 with an intentional walk.
Well, how about that? How about that? Grant Wolfram just took out Juan Soto.
As Wolfram peers in, delivers, and a swing and a miss. Curveball gets the polar bear.
So 2 out, and now Vientos. And he loops that one behind second. That's going to fall for a base hit. So now Mauricio will bat right-handed for the first time today. Ronnie's just 2 for 17 as a right-hand batter.
Struck out Mauricio. 3 strikeouts in the inning. Bark at the moon, Grant Wolfram.
David Peterson out for the 8th inning. Colton Cowser, first man to face Peterson in the bottom of the 8th inning.
And Cowser shoots a ball past third. It's a leadoff base hit.
That's going to be all for Peterson. So David got 1 batter in the 8th inning, and he's pulled after 90 pitches. And Ryan Stanek will come on in relief. And as expected, Tony Mansolino goes right to his left-handed bench, and he'll send up Gunnar Henderson to bat for Luis Vasquez.
Henderson to deep right field. Soto gives it a look, but only a look. Orioles lead in a pinch. Gunnar Henderson off the bench onto the flag court.
That's Gunnar Henderson shot is what that is, because that was a moon ball right there, folks. Tony Mansolino pushing all the right buttons for the Orioles, brings in Henderson, a 2-run shot, and here in the 8th inning, the Orioles a 2-1 lead.
Well, Hearn moves to second, 1 out.
The Orioles would love 1 more on the scoreboard right here.
Pickoff throw at second is late on ball 4.
And here's Jordan Westberg.
3-2. Inside. Another walk. That's 3 in the inning.
And a golden opportunity here for the Orioles to add on. Don't need a base hit to score a run. The sac fly works.
First pitch line to right. Soto retreats, makes the play. O'Hearn tags from third. Holiday tags from second. Sacrifice fly Laureano. It's a 3-run 8th and a 3-1 lead.
O'Neill takes it high, ball 4, and the bases once again are loaded. 4th walk of the inning, and that's going to be the end of the line for Ryan Stanton. And Austin Warren will come in and try and mop it up. Urias got jammed and popped it up on the infield, and Alonso takes charge of it to retire the side.
It's now 3-1 as Felix Bautista takes over in the ninth.
Time to turn them clocks back to mountain time. Felix Bautista making his 34th appearance of the year, looking for save number 18.
Well, 2 terrific at bats by Torrens and Beatty, but the Mets are down to their final out with Jeff McNeil coming up to pinch hit.
In the air to left. Colton Cowser, who led off the 8th inning rally with a single, ends the game in a 3-1 win for the Orioles through choppy waters. Smooth sailing in the 9th on Yacht Rock Day. 3-1 final.